This is to introduce my new Great Western Railway 7 plank wagons, and I've done them in 3 different types, 4 different models, and as you can see they're all loaded up with coal at the moment. So I've got 2 which are, the only difference is the running number, and that's with the support bar for the tarpaulin, and the one down the end here also has a support bar for a tarpaulin. And indeed what you can do is go into loads, and these are the load lists, which I'm going to come back to in a moment. And there's the tarpaulin product, first of my tarpaulins. I will be making several of them. And there we are. So although it's got coal inside, it's also got a tarpaulin on the top, which is probably a bit odd, but that's for the product loads rather than the bulk loads. And so that has a support. This one has the support bar pushed to one side. You can see there. Let's just remove the coal load. Let's just 0 that. There we are. And you can see the support bar there has been pushed down to one side. So 2 with the support bar raised, 1 with it to one side, and then this one, if I remove the coal from this one as well, then this has no support bar at all. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. And as to the product loads, well, there are a number of attachment points at the base of the wagon, and this is a diagram which I'm including with the CDP of the in the models, and this shows the 5 different product queues. There is a 6th one, which is the tarpaulin for the ones that are relevant with the support bar raised, but these are the product queues for the different products that you can load. So 4 up, 2 up lengthways, 2 up across, 1 complete one, or 6. And that little simple JPEG is with the CDP of the model. So let's have a look at that in the one with the support bar pushed to one side. So this is the first, and these product queues are mutually exclusive. So if you load from the prod 1 queue, you can't load from the other queues, and you can't load a bulk product either. So I've got a number of products there. These are all, I'm issuing these all at the same time. These are some barrels, so you can have 4 lots of barrels. There we are, they've loaded up into the wagon. They're just plain wooden barrels in 4 batches. Oops, in 4 batches. And let's go into this one and load up something from, not from product 1, but this one here, some pipes. Now for these other ones, although I've given a selection for the 4 up product loads, for these others I've just done a single product because I wasn't really planning to do a lot of different products. Actually that will take 2. So down here, there we are, look, product 2, maximum load 2, I've only put 1 in, so let's put 2 in, and that's filled up with some pipes, 15-foot long pipes. If we go to the one with the support bar raised, and let's just remove the units, and let's load up a single product. Let's put in some, that's a maximum load of 1, and it's a 15-foot logs. So there we are, some big logs loaded into the wagon. I've tried to copy the standard GWR method of stacking products into the wagons. So this one, for example, if I come here and I remove the 4 products there, where are we? That's the one we want, isn't it? 0 that. And then if I come down here to, it's this one, no, it's this one, pit props. These are 2 across the wagon. And again, looking at Russell's book about the wagons, this is the way in which they stacked the pit props, even though they were enclosed within a 7-plank wagon. So there we are. This is my Great Western Railway 7-plank wagon. The couplings are static; they're not animated. The type number for this is 02, and so that's the plan in Russell's book about Great Western wagons. And the ones that have the support bar raised will accept a tarpaulin load. This one, for example, here, without any of the support equipment, shouldn't have. Yes, there's no product queue for a tarpaulin, but for this one, for example, because the support bar is raised, then the final queue is for the tarpaulin. But a little bit of experimentation, you'll soon get the idea. And my aim with this has been, there we are, there's with the tarpaulin over the logs, keep them nice and dry. Hardly necessary, but there we are. That's the sort of flexibility, and I will do, as I said, do other types. I will do other numbers of tarpaulins at some stage. So the idea of these is to be as flexible as possible, that they'll accept a number of loads, and by all means add your own loads into the relevant config sys file, a config text file. I mean, here's the one for wagon 280225. In the configuration file I've included measurements, so you can work out what you need. And then here, this is the bulk queue, and then you can see I'm using conflict with queues to exclude other queues. That's the 4 up queue. There we are, 4 products. The 2 up, and that will be 2 either side, or lengthways rather, and this is the 2 either side. And then this is the single queue, and then down here I just used 6 of the 9 attachment points. In fact, here you can see this is, because this is an older version, I've actually still got the 9 attachment points in there, which I've excluded from the release version. We just couldn't find, Bob, my beta tester, and I tried everywhere to find a suitable load that would fit in and it without overlapping, and it didn't really work. So this is for the tarpaulin. There's my usual guff, and so that should really be an easy way of using these as widely as possible, as flexibly as possible. And my aim will be, now I'm going to start making other wagons in this series, or in this of this type, and because I've done the all of the underframe, the axle boxes, springs, brakes, etc. So all I'll do now is I'll be producing a 5-plank version, and then a 3 and possibly a 2-plank version as well, relating from the plans that I have from Russell's books. But meanwhile, there we are, 7-plank GWR 7-plank 02 wagon for Trainz railsim. So I hope this has been of interest. I hope you download these from my website and enjoy using them, and look out for future wagons. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube.